15 bulletproof container perennials that laugh at winter. Hello there, fellow gardeners. Ishityab here, and welcome back to Seniors Gardening Advice. Right now, thousands of northern gardeners are being told container gardening is impossible in cold climates. They're being fed lies about how perennials can't survive in pots through brutal winters. Well, I'm about to shatter that myth completely. In the next few minutes, I'll reveal 15 warrior plants that not only survive polar vortexes in containers, they actually thrive and come back more beautiful than ever. But before we dive into these cold climate champions, if you're passionate about gardening that works for real northern conditions, smash that subscribe button right now. Hit the bell icon too, because I share practical gardening wisdom that actually works in harsh climates. And here's something special. This episode is dedicated to my amazing subscribers who've been requesting container solutions for zones 3, 4, and 5 gardens. Your comments drive my content, and I absolutely love our gardening community. If this video helps solve your winter container challenges, give it a thumbs up and share it with fellow gardeners who need these solutions. Trust me, they'll thank you come spring. Listen, I'm absolutely fed up with the gardening establishment telling us that container cultivation fails in northern regions. That's complete rubbish. The reality is straightforward. We simply need to select the proper botanical warriors for the fight ahead. These aren't merely attractive specimens. They're survival specialists that emerge more robust after enduring each merciless winter. Here's the fundamental truth about container cultivation in frigid zones. It's not designed for the timid, but then again, neither are we seasoned gardeners. The cardinal rule for northern container gardening remains crystal clear. If a plant cannot endure a polar vortex while confined to a pot, it has no place on my recommended list. We're confronting root freeze-thaw cycles that would destroy lesser plants, containers threatening to shatter under pressure, desiccating winter gales and unexpected frosts arriving unseasonably early or devastatingly late. Yet here's the insider secret that mainstream gardening publications refuse to acknowledge. Northern container gardening isn't more challenging, it's simply different. When you master these techniques, the outcomes are genuinely breathtaking.
Plant number 1, blue fescue, the Arctic grass masterpiece. Leading our list is blue fescue, and I call this remarkable specimen the Arctic grass masterpiece. While ordinary grasses surrender to winter's brutality, turning brown and appearing lifeless, this stunning beauty maintains its blue-silver magnificence throughout the entire season. I've personally witnessed this incredible grass endure minus 40 degrees Fahrenheit in containers. Yes, you heard correctly, minus 40 degrees. It creates these flawless, rounded clumps that capture snowfall and frost like living sculptures crafted by nature herself. The finest aspect? It's evergreen, providing continuous color and texture year-round. This represents backbone planting at its absolute peak. The delicately textured foliage dances gracefully in breezes, introducing movement and vitality to your container arrangements. Subscriber tip here. Drop a comment below telling me which varieties perform best in your specific zone, and I'll share which varieties perform best in your specific zone. It's perfectly sized for container life, neither overwhelming nor insignificant, but precisely right. That distinctive blue-silver coloration is unique in the botanical world and complements virtually any color palette you choose. Wildlife largely ignores it. It's incredibly drought-resistant once established, and it never requires division. This plant proves definitively that grasses can be every bit as spectacular as flowering varieties.
Plant number 2, creeping phlox, the spring color explosion. Number 2 brings us creeping phlox, and this plant treats winter like an extended hibernation before erupting into spectacular color displays. This ground-hugging survivor endures Zone 2 conditions, then creates shows that make neighbors stop their cars to stare. It cascades magnificently over container edges, forming living waterfalls of vibrant color, proving that exceptional results come to patient gardeners. The flowers grow so densely they completely obscure the foliage, creating solid carpets of pink, purple, white, or brilliant blue. It's like nature's personal confetti celebration, blooming precisely when your spirit craves color most, early spring. The evergreen foliage provides year-round structure, while the plant spreads just enough to fill containers beautifully without becoming invasive. Don't forget to hit that like button if you're learning something valuable here. Your engagement helps other gardeners discover these game-changing tips. Following the bloom period, light shearing maintains tidiness and encourages denser growth for next year's spectacular display. This is the plant that transforms winter from gardening's off-season into anticipation for spring's grand finale.
Plant number 3 is coral bells, the foliage champions. Third on our list are coral bells, and these beauties represent true foliage champions. Here's what I absolutely adore about Heuchera varieties. While other plants play hide and seek with winter's harsh conditions, these colorful leaves remain present, ready to brighten your darkest days. They scoff at Zone 3 winters and awaken in spring completely ready to flourish. Seek varieties like Palace Purple or native selections. They're the most resilient of the resilient and provide color 365 days annually. The foliage displays incredible colors: deep purples, shimmering silvers, vibrant lime greens, warm corals, and everything between these spectacular hues. Some varieties feature such intriguing patterns and textures that individual leaves resemble artistic masterpieces. Quick subscriber challenge. Comment below with your favorite coral bells variety, and I'll feature the most popular choice in next week's video. The delicate flower spikes are lovely additions, but the spectacular foliage remains the main attraction. These plants have revolutionized shade gardening, demonstrating that flowers aren't necessary for creating stunning displays.
Plant number 4 is Astilbe, the shade garden hero. Fourth is Astilbe, and shade gardeners, this represents your cold-hardy champion. These feathery plumes create absolute gorgeousness during summer months. But here's the insider secret: they provide beautiful winter interest as well. Those dried flower heads capture snow and frost, becoming natural winter decorations throughout the season. Astilbe handles deep freezes like seasoned professionals, and in spring it emerges with fresh, beautiful foliage that tells winter exactly where to go. The flowers appear in shades of white, pink, red, and purple, seeming to glow in shaded areas where other plants struggle. The fern-like foliage remains beautiful even when not blooming, creating textural interest throughout the entire growing season. Different varieties bloom at various times, allowing you to create succession displays of color throughout the growing period. This plant proves conclusively that shade gardening can be every bit as spectacular as sun gardening.
Plant number 5, Siberian iris, the ultimate cold warrior. Fifth brings us Siberian iris, the ultimate cold warrior. This plant carries Siberia in its name for excellent reasons. If it survives Russian winters, it can certainly handle your climate challenges. Those elegant flowers are absolutely stunning during spring, while the sword-like foliage creates beautiful winter structure that persists through harsh conditions. It's sophisticated, incredibly tough, and proves that northern gardeners never need to settle for anything less than spectacular results. The flowers appear in deep purples, bright blues, and pure whites that seem to glow against spring landscapes. What I appreciate most is how the foliage remains upright even under heavy snow loads, creating architectural interest throughout winter months.
Remember to subscribe if you haven't already. I share these proven techniques every week, and you won't want to miss upcoming container combination ideas. This iris divides easily, providing new plants to share with gardening friends or expand your personal collection. It's the gift that keeps giving, season after season.
Plant number 6 is Winterberry holly, and let me tell you, this plant understands how to make dramatic entrances. When everything else in your garden lies dormant and brown, these brilliant red berries stage magnificent performances. They nourish birds, feed your gardening soul, and prove that winter gardening can be absolutely stunning. Here's the essential technique. You need both male and female plants to produce those berries. However, trust me completely, it's worth the additional planning. This plant transforms winter from gardening's off-season into the main event. The berries resemble nature's Christmas ornaments, glowing against winter landscapes with incredible beauty. Birds appreciate them, but they often persist well into winter because they're not wildlife's first choice for sustenance. The deciduous leaves turn golden yellow in fall before dropping, providing autumn color before the berry show begins. This is the plant that makes winter visitors stop and ask, "What is that gorgeous specimen?"
Plant number 7 is Sedum Autumn Joy, and I call this the freeze-proof marvel. This plant represents pure efficiency in action. It blooms during fall when everything else shuts down, looks attractive even when dormant, and survives absolutely everything Mother Nature delivers. Those dried flower heads create beautiful winter interest throughout the cold months. In spring, new growth pushes directly through old stems, like getting brand new plants annually. The flowers begin green, turn pink, then deepen into rich burgundy, providing months of changing color displays. Butterflies absolutely love the late-season nectar, while the architectural seed heads are stunning against snow backgrounds. Share this video with gardening friends who struggle with winter containers. They need these solutions. The thick, succulent leaves store water efficiently, making this plant incredibly drought-tolerant once established. It's the ultimate low-maintenance beauty that rewards you with spectacular performance year after year.
8th is wild bergamot, and folks, this represents prairie powerhouse performance at its finest. If a plant survives prairie winters, it can certainly survive your containers with ease. This native beauty attracts pollinators to your garden, creates stunning dried seed heads for winter interest, and returns stronger annually. There's something profound about local adaptation. This plant handles our climate because it evolved here specifically. The minty fragrance is absolutely delightful, while the unique crown-shaped flowers are unlike anything else in garden settings. Butterflies and bees flock to it, creating living, buzzing garden ecosystems right in your containers. The square stems and aromatic leaves identify it as a mint family member, and it carries a long history of medicinal applications. This is gardening with heritage and purpose, connecting us to the land and its original inhabitants.
Plant number 9 is Lungwort, the spotted winter survivor. 9th brings Lungwort, and this spotted survivor possesses serious northern resilience. This plant blooms first and quits last in the seasonal cycle. I've witnessed Lungwort flowers pushing up through snow cover with remarkable determination. Those spotted leaves remain absolutely stunning from early spring through late fall seasons. The finest aspect? It naturalizes in containers, providing more plants every year like gifts that keep giving. The flowers change color as they age, creating beautiful gradients from pink to blue on individual plants simultaneously. The spotted leaves appear as if someone sprinkled silver paint across green canvas, absolutely stunning in shaded areas. Drop a comment if you've grown lungwort before. I love hearing about your experiences with these tough perennials.
It's virtually pest-free and handles dry shade once established, making it perfect for challenging spots where other plants struggle significantly.
Plant number 10, Russian sage, your lavender alternative for tundra conditions. Want that silvery, aromatic beauty of lavender, but live where winters are absolutely brutal? This is your perfect answer. Those purple spikes are absolutely stunning during summer, while the silver skeleton structure remains gorgeous throughout winter months. It's drought-tolerant, deer-resistant, and tough as nails under pressure. This plant doesn't merely survive northern winters, it absolutely thrives under harsh conditions. The silvery foliage seems to shimmer in breezes, while tiny purple flowers create hazy, dreamy effects that are pure magic. Bees absolutely love it, and the aromatic foliage releases its scent every time you brush against it. Cut it back hard in spring, and it responds with vigorous new growth that's even more beautiful than the previous year. This is a plant that improves with age, just like experienced gardeners.
Plant number 11 is purple coneflower, and this prairie royalty represents the holy trinity of northern gardening: native, tough, and beautiful, all in one spectacular package. These flowers are pollinator magnets during summer months, while those seed heads feed birds throughout winter. It's like maintaining a wildlife restaurant directly in your container garden arrangements. Divide it in spring, and you'll have new plants to share with gardening friends. This is gardening that gives back to both wildlife and community. If this video is helping you plan better winter containers, give it a thumbs up right now. The sturdy stems hold up beautifully in wind and weather, while flowers seem to glow with their own inner light. Butterflies can't resist them, and you'll find yourself watching nature's parade directly from your patio. The seed heads are architectural masterpieces, standing tall and proud even when covered in snow. Gardeners have used it to create stunning displays for generations.
Plant 12, creeping juniper, is the evergreen foundation plant. This specimen provides year-round structure that never quits under pressure. It spills over container edges beautifully, creates living sculptures during winter, and provides that backbone every container arrangement needs desperately. I especially love the blue rug variety for containers. It stays low, spreads beautifully, and that blue-green color is absolutely stunning against snow. The needle-like foliage has incredible texture and catches frost and snow beautifully, creating natural winter art throughout the season. It's incredibly drought-tolerant once established and requires virtually no maintenance efforts. The aromatic foliage releases fresh, clean scents when you brush against it. This is the plant that keeps your containers looking intentional and designed, even in winter's depths.
13th is Hosta Sum and Substance, and when I say go big or go home, this is exactly what I mean. This massive hosta makes statements that winter cannot erase completely. Those huge leaves create dramatic summer impact, while that large root system means better container survival rates. In winter, it goes cleanly dormant, no messy cleanup, no fuss, just pure, reliable performance year after year. Subscribe and ring that bell if you want more proven solutions for challenging garden conditions. The leaves can grow as large as dinner plates, creating tropical feelings, even in northern gardens. The chartreuse color brightens shady spots like nothing else available. It's slug-resistant, too, a real bonus for hosta enthusiasts. This plant has presence and personality, turning any container into dramatic focal points. Plant 14 is Black-Eyed Susan, and this sunshine survivor brings summer warmth to the coldest climates imaginable. This plant blooms its heart out from midsummer until frost arrives. It creates beautiful winter seed heads and self-seeds just enough to keep containers full without becoming nuisances. It's like having pieces of summer sunshine that never extinguish, even when snow is flying. The cheerful yellow petals seem to collect sunlight and hold it, brightening even the darkest winter days when those seed heads stand tall above snow. Goldfinches absolutely love the seeds, providing entertainment directly outside your window throughout winter. Comment below with your favorite yellow flower. I'm planning a sunny container video soon. The plant handles drought like a champion once established, and it's deer-resistant too. Nature's way of saying this plant was built to survive anything.
Plant 15 is Daylily Stella de Oro, and this is the ultimate comeback champion. Cut it down, it returns stronger. Freeze it solid, it comes back with more determination. This plant has more lives than cats and more determination than northern gardeners in March. Multiple bloom cycles, reliable performance across zones, and that cheerful yellow color brightens even the gloomiest days. This is gardening insurance at its absolute finest. Each flower may only last one day, but new buds keep opening for months, creating constant parades of sunshine. The foliage forms neat clumps that look good even when not blooming, and it's virtually indestructible under normal conditions. I've seen these plants survive neglect and temperatures that would eliminate most perennials. They're like ultimate survivors of the plant world, rewarding your faith with endless blooms, season after season.
Northern gardeners, your climate isn't a limitation, it's your absolute superpower. These 15 plants prove that container gardening not only works in cold climates, it can be absolutely spectacular when done correctly. Winter isn't the enemy of our gardens, it's the test that separates survivors from pretenders. Now you know exactly which plants pass that test with flying colors. Which zone-defying beauty will you try first this season? Drop your hardiness zone and your biggest winter gardening challenge in the comments below. I read every single comment and often feature subscriber questions in upcoming videos. Remember to subscribe to Seniors Gardening Advice if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you never miss practical solutions for real gardening challenges. Like this video if it helped solve your container problems, and share it with fellow gardeners who need these proven strategies. In northern gardening, patience isn't just a virtue, it's our greatest superpower. Until next time, keep those containers growing strong, no matter what winter throws your way.